We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Et hello tout le monde, c'est Thomas de la chaîne Wrestling Kingdom. J'espère que vous allez bien. Du coup, aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode du mode Showcase. Donc, c'était le fameux match entre Roman Reigns et Seth Rollins lors du Royal Rumble, où justement Seth Rollins avait décidé de se la jouer un peu mindset, où il avait décidé de venir en mode tenue de Shield pour un petit peu plus piquer, on va dire, Roman Reigns, et surtout essayer de rentrer un peu dans sa tête juste avant le début du match. Donc là on est au match de Roman Reigns, donc je sais pas si après, je sais que le dernier c'est un genre de, je crois, de gauntlet, donc ouais, je sais pas si comment dire, s'il y aura un autre match après celui-là, ou si ce sera directement le Gauntlet pour voir qui va notre Tribal Chief. Je vous avoue, moi j'ai déjà l'idée de qui je prendrai. Je vous laisserai découvrir, bien évidemment. Je vais pas vous spoiler, mais j'ai déjà l'idée.
For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for
Voilà, je
Roman,
parle
he's
pas trop
had
parce
a
que bon,
special
l'entrée de Roman est
counsel
un peu
and
longue,
his
donc
cousins to help him
je
keep
saurais pas
cool,
quoi dire de
keep
plus.
focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming
Elle est
forces,
épique l'entrée de
Corey,
Roman,
cracks
attention,
started to
mais
form last
qu'est-ce
night in
qu'elle est
Roman's
longue!
armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief.
Je geste quand même l'entrée parce qu'en soi je pourrais la passer, mais bon. J'ai pas fait aux autres, donc je laisse celle-là. Hein.
The dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Ah bon, l'entrée est bientôt finie. Vous allez voir, l'entrée de Roman va être, je pense, limite plus longue que le match. Si ça continue. Ah, enfin. Qu'est-ce que ça me fait bizarre de entendre ce theme song. Qu'est-ce que j'adorais le Shield à l'époque. Maintenant j'adore les trois membres séparément.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man
Ah, ça aurait été bien que quand ils mettent la POV d'un peu plus loin, on le voit il descend les escaliers par exemple. Ça aurait été plus réaliste. Ah, le fameux Shield Corner, que maintenant quand il y a des soucis de barricade, il appelle le Shield Corner, j'avais vu ça. Oui, je peux. Ah, mais je savais pas qu'on avait ça. En vrai, il ferait ça aussi près de Roman. Roman serait là, il aurait fait un petit Superman Punch.
Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
Ah. Ça, on connaît.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth
Freaking Rollins.
Rollins.
D'ailleurs, quand je vous le dis, n'hésitez pas à me donner des matchs, même si c'est des persos du showcase. Hein. Comme si vous voulez par exemple un match avec Rollins et que vous voulez par exemple en tenue du Shield, dites-moi en commentaire, je veux Rollins en tenue du Shield, je veux Rollins avec ça, ou alors je veux, je sais pas, José, ou alors je veux Maga en tant que chamal. Voilà, si vous voulez vraiment une tenue particulière, une arène particulière, une stipulation particulière, dites-le moi, parce que je me rappelle l'an dernier, il y avait 3-4 personnes qui me donnaient souvent des matchs, mais vous me disiez par exemple machin contre machin, mais vous ne me disiez pas si vous vouliez une stipulation, vous ne me disiez pas l'arène, donc je devais improviser. Donc au contraire, n'hésitez pas à me préciser, au moins ça sera mieux pour vous comme pour moi. Voilà. Okay. Dans le coin. On va faire un combo lourd aussi.
And last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Rollins got surprised there.
J'aurais pu le faire du chain wrestling, mais pas envie. Comme pas envie, parce que je croyais qu'il y avait aussi quelqu'un des comptes. Hein. C'est pour ça que j'ai préféré appliquer de suite au moins. Oui, cette prise là, quand il fait, comme il part avec un commentateur mais qui fait partir en âge, je me souviens jamais vu dans cette prise. Je l'adore, mais je me souviens jamais vu.
One count's getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Ça compte pas. Hein.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Being placed in the corner here.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table set? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Ok. Déjà, on va là-bas.
Delivered into the barricade.
Moi, je sais que ça ne va pas être maintenant, parce que c'était trop loin. Juste pour le rapprocher, on a contré.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock out Rollins, slugging it out toe-to-toe now.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Exhaustion setting in,
and neither
one of them is letting up.
On est encore sur la G.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Un power bomb.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. Says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who
Je l'ai fait le numéro
that
10.
moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, kick right to the back. Roman being the aggressor.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Spear by Reigns.
This might be it. The champ might keep it here.
Ah, hors du ring. Putain. Non.
Oh, I think the ring just moved. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Rollins.
That's it. The title's going
J'ai eu
nowhere.
chaud.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy.
Voilà.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear!
J'ai peur de me rater, je vous avoue.
Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear.
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys.
Ah oui, ça va se jouer.
Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Désolé, je parle pas beaucoup, mais je kiffe tellement ces petites cinématiques comme ça.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now.
Si c'était pas une soumission par un tombé qui avait gagné, je m'en souviens pas.
Looking like he's starting to fade.
Je crois qu'il va choper les cordes, je
Seth
crois.
trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap
Ah bah oui,
out?
bah non, ouais. C'est bien ce que
Finally
je
makes
pensais.
it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
C'est dommage qu'on peut pas le faire également dans le jeu, maintenir une soumission même quand l'arbitre compte. On peut le faire dans les instants, c'est trop bien.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly
Okay,
circulating
match.
through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
A reversal. He's
Down around into the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the count.
Il va me faire le cœur stomp.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
Curve stop, guys. I think he just got busted open.
Oh,
Here's the
that
pin.
did not look good.
Can he continue like this?
Jesus, ça, tu peux faire.
To put the champ away.
But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the
Here we go for the
Ah non.
championship.
It's hard to believe, but it looks
Ah
like
oui,
he still
heureusement,
has
c'est
some
là.
gas left in the tank.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Le boots.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Right in the face. My God.
Oh, using the knee.
And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting
Faire le
himself.
son d'abord. J'attends d'avoir un petit
Step
spell
aside,
punch.
avoiding damage.
That was just malicious.
Kicks to the
Déjà qu'il m'a fait
cranium
peur avec
of their
son
opponent.
carton, j'ai pas
Rollins
envie.
getting worked on here. The power and rage of the tribal chief is just overwhelming Rollins here. Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
The head of the table. And Superman punch!
And a thunderous spear. Perfect execution by the champion.
Deux.
And Reigns retains the title.
Et je l'avais encore, donc s'il avait... Si c'était dégagé...
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks
Voilà,
like
du
a
coup, j'espère
huge weight has
que
been
cette
lifted
vidéo
from
vous
the
aura plu.
shoulders of the
N'hésitez pas à liker,
tribal chief.
commenter, partager et
Roman
vous
may never
abonner. Et moi,
forgive
je vous dis à toute une
Rollins,
prochaine vidéo.
but
À plus tout le
now
monde.
he can forget him.